if you follow my channel, you'll know that about 9 months ago I picked up this fantastic Bristol copper belt from Chadwick belts. So I thought it might be a nice time to do a quick update of that. That I've been wearing pretty much on a weekly basis whenever I'm wearing sort of black boots like these Airs. These are brand new brogues actually, so they'll be reviewed shortly, or indeed blacksmiths from Red Wing. So it's really been a nice companion. It's holding up super well, but I needed a nice new belt to go with the rest of my boot collection, my brown boots. So I turned to Chadwick belts again and decided to pick something up from them again, and this is the London Tan lifetime belt, and I thought I'd share that with you and we could take a little look. Like all Chadwick belts, comes nicely packaged, nice logo on the top of the box there, and inside we have a business card, a leather sample, because I did ask for a sample of the dark oak to see how that would pair with other browns. It's a darker brown. The London Tan is lighter than that, as you'll see, and comes in a nice little stamped carry bag. Really nice attention to detail in the packing here, and inside that you've got the belt itself. Now it's got a nice bit of twine holding it together, nice hang tag stamped with Chadwick belts. Really, every time I pick these up, the quality really is fantastic, and yeah, I thought we might share that. So I think this will be quite a nice companion with some of these lighter tan boots, like these brogue boots from Herring. Maybe the dark oak there would be a better match for some darker, sort of more heritage boots like the Red Wings here, but I thought this would be a good addition to the collection. So probably what we'll do is we'll look at both belts, and I'll show you how the copper belt, or the copper Bristol, is holding up, and we'll compare some of the features. So this has had 9 months use, weekly basis, almost like new, but as we're doing a review, I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to try out the Chadwick all natural leather balm. I've been itching to try this on the belts. It's a very firm sort of wax, all natural, no scent at all, and that's made up of beeswax, cocoa butter and natural oils. Completely safe for your skin, great for leather. So I thought that might be a good opportunity to try that out and just give the black Bristol a little bit of care, and we'll come in for some close-ups. Coming in for a few close-ups here. As I say, the copper Bristol here is just about 9 months old. As you can see, it's got a nice sheen on it. I have just given it a little working over with the conditioner, but it was looking great before. It's just a good excuse to try out the product. Both belts are constructed with saddler's rivets, which are these chaps here. They're sort of peened over there with a nice sort of hammered texture, put in on reverse on the lifetime belt with the flat side on the reverse there. Chris Chadwick does make his belts with stitched finishes as well, if that's what you prefer. I kind of like the sort of permanence of these sort of hammered rivets. They really won't be going anywhere. Great quality, solid brass buckles. The copper is copper plated. It's not solid copper, but it still has that lovely shine to it. Hasn't picked up much patina, but the copper plating is still on there, solid after 9 months. Just traditional brass finish on the lifetime belt. Leather loop on the lifetime, nice copper unit on the Bristol. These have both of Chris Chadwick's logos, so you've got the Chadwick handmade legend there, and you've got his sort of belt buckle style logo on the lifetime belt. I kind of prefer the embossed legend there. I kind of like the wording, handmade belts. Just think that's quite a nice detail. But everyone's got different opinions on these sort of things. That's just how I feel. The leather on the Lifetime belt is super thick. This Bristol belt has got equally great leather, but maybe a little bit thinner. So you're getting a little bit more for your money in terms of leather thickness on the Lifetime belt. Also with the Lifetime belt, you're getting a nice saddler's crease detail along the edges there, so a nice crease line along there, which just adds a little bit of extra something. But each their own. The simplicity of the Bristol, equally nice, and yeah, each their own. Moving down the belts to the holes. Obviously, you pick the belt for your specific waist size. Chris has got some guidance on his web pages on that, but the holes on the Bristol there are sort of a tear-shaped hole. That's the buckle or the hole I tend to use. It's maintained its shape, little crease in the leather, but that's exactly how you expect. Simple round holes on the Lifetime belt, but equally this leather is super tough. Look how thick that is. That's quite an amazing bit of leather. The edges on both belts are have a lovely sort of burnishing and beveled edges, so they're rounded off. I think it's sort of almost sanded, or how do they do it? It's sort of almost a wax sanded machine finish, just to make them super tough. Finish off the edges, no rough finish there. Really nice to the eye, nice detailing. Solid leather, no sort of manufacturing at all, just a super solid piece of leather there. And on the ends we've got the traditional English pointed end on the Forever or For Life belt, or Lifetime belt rather, and a more sort of unusual but equally functional cut on the Bristol. Pretty much brings us to the end of the video. I hope it was useful just to show you some of the details and hopefully convey some of the quality of these fantastic belts from Chadwick. So you've got the Bristol copper here, 9 months old, doing great, and the Lifetime belt in the London tan, just starting its life for me. One thing I haven't mentioned is the price, and I guess some people will be reluctant to spend out on a leather belt. These aren't cheap. I can't pretend that they are. The Bristol is £75 and the Lifetime is £85. But going by the first 9 months of this belt, they really are going to last for a considerable time. The Lifetime belt is guaranteed for life, so I guess if it ever fails, it's very simple construction, but if it ever fails, you can expect to be backed up by Chadwick. So I think they're a worthy investment. You don't need many belts. I just want one for black shoes and one for brown boots, and then that's pretty much me done. Of course, if you follow my channel, you'll know that after my first video, Chris Chadwick did reach out to me. He offered up a discount code for my viewers. He will still honour that. The discount code is simply Devon, D-E-V-O-N, all uppercase, and that should get you 12% off on the web pages. So that does bring these prices down. I think they're worth the money anyhow, but if that's a factor which might tip you over into purchasing them, I'd certainly consider using that discount code. Okay, well, I hope that's useful to you. I will do updates as these belts get used. You can follow on Instagram. I'll do a few photos of them as they sort of break in. The patina, I hope to see a patina build up on the London tan. I think it'll probably darken a little, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, well, if you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. Quality footwear, belts, denim, that sort of stuff. Everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives. Check it out. You might find that we share some other common interests. Of course, I'd love it if you subscribed. If you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up. do check out Chris Chadwick's webpage, check out his Instagram. I can't speak of his products highly enough. They're really, really great belts. And yeah, I hope this is useful. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.